Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time we built the foundries down here for our steel production, and we also managed to put in a little floor here holding, what was it, 14 constructors for iron rods? Yeah, I think so. And we also managed to pull over all the iron ingots from here. So basically this production line over here is now completely dealt with, and we can start setting up the iron rod production accordingly. And after that we take care of the remaining iron ingots, which are gonna go to the next floor. And I thought about it. Originally we wanted to do something like that, right? Bring it over here, but that would be kind of in the middle of the room, which is always a bit annoying, or maybe this is going to be in the way or something like that, right? So I thought, why not do something like that? I never can tell when it's in the center like that. No, of course it's not. Okay, redo that really quick. Yeah, no problem. And bring it over here. That should be fine, actually. And actually, we can already do that. Just place a lift somewhere like there. Around, connected there. Great. So let's have a look at our plan real quick so that we're on the same page here. We are working on those here. It says basically 13 here, but we're using 14. And downclock the last two accordingly so that they will have a production rate of, what is it? Yeah, 53.3 divided by 2, basically. So 26.65, something like that. Okay, so iron rods. Let's start with the recipes. It's iron rod. Paste that everywhere. All right. Okay. Cool. And now let me get the number again. That's 53.3 divided by 2, 26.65. So you're gonna be 26.65. It's 4 per minute. Okay. It seems reasonable. 4 per minute. Whatever, man. Like that. Oh. Down here it says 4. Up here it says 3.997. Let me check that real quick. It's got to be 188 overall. So we have 12. Well, guys, excuse me. And also excuse me for my recording stopping in the middle of me doing stuff, and I just realized that. So there's about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour missing. let me try to catch up with you, or let you catch up with me, if you will. Last thing I did when the recording stopped was to figure out the numbers for those two iron rod constructors, right? So what we had to do is set this to 4 per minute exactly. So that's the clock speed. All of those are already done, taken care of. All the iron ingots go up already. I think we already did that, so that should be new to you. All the iron rods go up here. So that's that for this floor. And now let's hop on to the next floor, where I already did some other stuff that you unfortunately missed. Let me walk you through this real quick. Yeah, you can see the iron ingots come up here, go into 2 lines of 6 constructors each. We paste them in this direction so that the inputs are facing each other, right? And the outputs go there and there. Those are the constructors for iron plates on the way down there. Those are the constructors for cast screws all the way down there. So all the iron ingots are taken care of now. Yeah. Then we dealt with our iron rods coming up here, going into a splitter since we need more iron rods later on in this direction. All right. We used all the screws, merged them together, brought them over together with some of the iron rods into 3 assemblers, which are producing rotors. Am I missing something? I don't know. Don't think so. That's all that you missed. Okay. Now we're on the same page, so let's have a look at our plan again, how we are going to proceed. Okay, so basically all of this down here is what I just showed you, and also the iron plates here. The rotors aren't of any interest currently, so let's see where the iron plates are going to go. They are going to go into 6 assemblers for stitched iron plates, which are then using the remaining iron rods to produce some modular frames, right? So for stitched iron plates, we are going to need 22 constructors for wire, which use all the, no, not all the copper, just 32.22. And we got to do basically the same as we did for iron ingots, since both, what is it overall? Oh, no, they would fit one line. It's only 478, and we can transport up to 480. Okay. Well, then we obviously don't need to do that. Copper sheets. Yeah, we take care of copper sheets later, I guess. I don't know. But let's take care of the 22 constructors for wires next, which we then need to combine with the iron plates. Okay, let's keep that in mind. 22 constructors and iron plates. Iron plates come from here. And we need a copper supply. Maybe coming from the other side then. Let's maybe start here. Question is, which way do we want to do this? Do we want to output everything to the outside and, you know, do something like that again? Split the inputs here, or do we want to merge the inputs? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? So I guess we'll just stick with this and do it like that. But whoopsie, yeah, smack it. So there's this alignment. Should be fine now. Right, and you're good too. Yeah, should be symmetric. Yes, okay. So let's build 10 more on each side. Like this. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Same here. The other way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I should have set the recipe first. I should keep that in mind for later on. So that's gonna be wire. Let me double check real quick. The regular wire recipe. That's right. Copy the settings and paste it everywhere. Whoops. All right. The very last one on this side, I guess, will be downclocked then to 51.1%. Oh no, no, don't tell me that I just 51.1, 15.33, is that right? Yeah, but make it 15.33333, like that. Yeah, and now we gotta do the whole thing again, since I copied the clock speeds as well. So copy this, paste it here, double check 100%, okay. I'm sorry guys. Also, I'm sorry for me, right? I have to do all this again. Double check. Yes. Watch out not to paste it on the last machine. All right, now we should be good. Cool. So, just to have a bit of an idea where we need to bring the copper, let's place an floor hole over there and see how we are going to get the copper there. Let's see. What is this? Concrete, right? Yeah. Okay. Is this copper? Yes. Where's the wall? Floor hole? Ceiling hole? Oh, over there. Like there, right? Okay. So copper can go on one belt. We already established that, so let's start merging that and bring it to the next floor. We start here, of course. We can't stand on top of them. Oh, that's gonna be something here. Oh no. You know what? I don't care. Go away. Okay. Let me try something. What if I put the last bit over here? Then we could go right up there, and gotta bring the plastic somewhere. And at some point, and if we were to do that, we are still fine. Cool. Okay, let's leave it at that and finish the whole merging line here first. How much copper is it for each? 28.66. That's downclocked. 37.5. So we can use Mark 1 everywhere, no problem. By the way, we should at some point check our power consumption, since we've created that much more machines, built machines, I guess. And just out of curiosity, I would like to know how much power we consume right now. All right. So now we still gotta bring the copper over. To there. And I'd say we just use the floor hole as it is, right? Okay. So from here we bring it up all the way there. Maybe we can already get away with one. Thank God. Isn't that something? Cool. That was easy. So now we can connect. I'll never learn, I guess. Now we can connect all the inputs here. Should have the copper ingots here. Yes. Let's start distributing them to our machines. Okay, that's what, 15 per minute. one. Mark 4 for the main belt. So, alright, let's take care of the power. And this time we'll do it the proper way. i.e. won't reuse any existing wall outlets. Okay, now we should be fine connecting or pulling cables rather. This should place MK2s, right? Yeah. Cool. So that's the next group of 4. There's another group of 4. And another one. Dude. Cable production, huh? I mean, this one only needs to be MK2, but MK1, I mean, but at this point, I don't care. Oh. I was wondering why nothing happens here. Production sounds or something like that. So let's get going. Okay. All right. And the last 4. Yeah. Wire production is something. Okay. Now we just have to collect all the outputs. Let's have a look how much that's gonna be. More than we can handle. It's 645.333. All right. So we need 213.333 for our stitched iron plate production line here down here. So it's 213.333. Let's, whoopsie. Let's try to figure out 213 divided by, I think, 30? 30, yeah. So we need 7.1 constructor for our production. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.1. So as always, we are gonna split here. And merge the remaining wire this way. In order to use that back there for the for the stitched iron plate production. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, so up to here, let's finish the whole merge line first, and then we'll take a look where we are gonna get the remaining materials, or rather, I know that the remaining materials are gonna be iron plates, right? They're produced over there, but we still have to find out, or at least I have to find out, since I may have forgotten about that, whether we need iron plates somewhere else or something. Alright? Okay, so that's the wire we need. Let's have a look. No, that's all the iron plates that we produce over there we need for the stitched iron plates. Cool. So how many constructors are that? 6 assemblers, I mean. I mean, we could basically align them. We could even put them pretty close to these assemblers, something like maybe that. And then we could try to bring wire in here, split it in both directions, either on the upper layer or in the lower, doesn't matter. And same for the iron plates then, right? We should be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, let's... You know what? What did I say last time? Set the recipe first and make sure that we set it to 100%. So, stitched iron plates. Copy that. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, right? 5.689. So, you 68.9, 3.88, whatever, I don't know. We want to have 32 iron plates, reinforced iron plates overall. 5.625. 5.625 times 5 plus 3,876. 3,876. 3,875 is what we want. Okay. 3,875. Okay. Cool. Now we need to decide which one goes on which layer, but that doesn't really matter, as I already said. Let's merge all the iron plates here first. That's 20 per minute. Mark 1. All right. I'd say we use the wire on the second floor here, on the second excuse me, on the second level, so that we don't need to mess with this guy from this direction here, right? So obviously we do that. Let's see. I would say, where are we here? Can we do that? Can we bring this line over here? No. Belt is too steep. Oh yeah. Okay, let me think. Hello. And I actually don't care about clipping. Let me show you real quick. If you do that, and this should perfectly align. It somewhat clips to the constructors here, but I don't see any clipping, and so I guess I'm fine with that. Cool. So there we have that. Question is, where do we bring? Oh, easy. Bring the iron plates. This is what I wanted to say, of course, and we bring them here. I mean, we could do something like that, right? Where do you align with? Okay. But I guess that won't. But in this case, we could also do that. Oh, no, wait. Right? Right. Let's make it MK4. Okay. Let's do it this way then. Take care of those guys. So now we have to make sure that we place them in different directions on each side, right? Because we split from the middle. This way around. Okay. All right. What do you need? Everything on MK1. So easy. Too many connections. Gain against side. Connection. Snap to. Okay. There we go. Little bit of MK4. All right. Now, same for the iron plate distribution line down here. worker. Yes. Okay. Just need the main line here. Further. So now iron plates and wire should go everywhere. Looking good. Power, you say. Good thing that we placed an MK2 outlet over there. Right? Yeah. And no, let's place it on the other way, on the other side. And we are going to use an MK3 here, I think. Connect them all up. And now they should start producing reinforced iron plates. So, as of power, let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Our maximum consumption already exceeded 9 gigawatts. So, I mean, as long as we are in the range of about, what is it here, 10.6, 10.2 megawatts, that's still okay. So we still have about 1 gigawatt to go. And after that, we have to take care of more power. I guess at latest we have to take care about that as soon as we finish this factory here, right? Okay. Well. Cool. So, stitched iron plates are on their way. Let's have a look at the plan again. Stitched iron plates done. So let's place 11 more assemblers, you know, because why not? Maybe we want to arrange them in 2 lines of 6. Yeah, I think so. Make it 12 instead of 11 and use 2 lines of 6 then. Okay, so we need all the reinforced iron plates and the remaining iron rods for that. Reinforced iron plates, we could... we should just bring them over here with a lift, right? Basically skipping all of these 3 assemblers here to not interfere with their outputs. We have the iron rods here, so we could do something. Let's see. Maybe like that. That strongly depends on where we can fit the lifts here, right? But I don't think that that's gonna be enough, so it's gotta be one more. Okay, let's see. So are we fine on this side? Yeah, okay. So in this case, let's move it by 1. Right. Like that. Now it should be symmetrical, these two. You can go. And we should be fine with those. Yes, we are. Okay. Might get a little tight in here, but I guess that's okay. All right. Let's see. 12 assemblers, so 6 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And I made exactly the same mistake again. At least you're at 100%. Okay. Modular frames, right? Let me double check, but should be modular frames. Yes. Modular frames. Copy that and paste it everywhere. So, downclocking, 66.7%. So I guess that's gonna be 66.66667% divided by 2. Okay, we don't talk about that. Okay, 33.33333. That's 1.33 per minute. Is that right? No. Okay, it's oh, because it's still rotors. What? I haven't set the recipe? What the hell? Huh. Okay. Then let's do it all again, I guess. Whatever that was. Okay, so 33.333, 0.667, 33.333, 0.667. 0.667 times 2 should be 1.33333, right? And that seems to be exactly what we need here. And the remaining ones should be should output exactly 20. So that's 2 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10 times 2 is 20. Perfect. All right, guys. I guess that's where we are going to end it for today. Next time around, we are going to complete this line here. Maybe let's have a last look on the plan. At the plan, I mean, of course. So we are going to finish this. So all of that down here is done then, right? I guess, yeah, we have to take care of wire somehow, but for that we need steel. Oh, we need the steel only for steel pipes. So that's gonna be the next thing we do. Yeah. And then we can use some more of the wire. Basically, that's gonna be the whole remaining line, right? Yeah. We can put both of these wire supplies here on one line, chain them through these assemblers and put the rest, or chain them through cables and put the rest in the assemblers down there. Yeah, that might be exactly what we want to do. Whoopsie. Then we took care of all the wire, of all the steel, of all the iron already, right? Yeah. And steel pipes, how much is that? 460, still one line. Great. And then there's gonna be copper sheets as well. Oh. That's not all the copper ingots. Yeah, but we know that, right? Let's have a last look at the copper ingot supply up here. Ah. We need to split off something here, or alternatively we could just grab it back here, but this would be down there, right? Well, I guess we have to move this a little bit more. Maybe just here. Remove all of this. Splitter here. Next this and oopsie. And this. And then we can grab our copper from here, right? Yeah. I'm going to repair the connection down here again, so that copper supply will be established again, and then we should be fine. Right? Okay, cool, guys. I'd say that was some progress, right? Already kind of half of the next floor is filled with machines, as it should be. Yeah, I'm curious whether this floor will be enough, or I mean, we could have another floor, right? Yeah, if we wanted to, we could have another floor. So that should be fine. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching, as always. And I hope to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye-bye.